G'day, mate. Welcome back to Capture of Industry with me, Jenny. In today's episode, we've got a few things we need to do. We need to fix up food. We got it half done last episode. We started planting some corn and some wheat, but we're not really doing anything with it apart from it pretty much going stale and dead in the fields. So we need to actually do something with it, actually start feeding the people. At the same time, we sort of need to fix up the coal mine because it's had a small incident. And we also need to hopefully get into chickens. I'd really like to get into chickens. I'd like to retire at a nice, ripe old age, get out of the island management business and become a chicken farmer. That's sort of the plan. We'll see how far we get. At the same time, always need to thank you guys, as always, for likes on the videos. Clicking the subscribe because we're on episode 29 with like one episode from 30. 30 is like, I'm assuming probably halfway through the series. I'm not exactly sure. So I need to thank you guys, as always, for clicking the subscribe button. But I only need to thank half of you because half of you haven't clicked the button yet. So can you just do me a favor? Just double check. Have a look. Does it say subscribe? It probably should. You should definitely click it if it doesn't. At the same time, I always need to go above and beyond and thank those that also go above and beyond. And today we need to thank Eggdod, I hope that's pronounced right, Eggdod, who has chosen to become a YouTube member, to keep the channel ad-free. Well, make sure we don't have to put any mid-roll ads in there at least. Stuff, put one at the start, one at the end, because YouTube sort of makes me. They tank the videos if I don't. But thank you, Eggdod, for becoming a YouTube member and keeping us free of mid-rolls. So, with out of the way, let's start with coal, because coal's sort of important. It sort of is the lifeblood of everything. There used to be a mind control tower here. As you can see, it's not existent anymore. So we're going to build some retaining walls along with the brand new mind control tower, along with assigning every excavator I have, along with probably far too many trucks. I need to have this dug out now. Don't come here. Go straight to the digging part. Yes, I need to have this dug out now. I want to have this dealt with before the episode ends. At the same time, because these are no longer linked, we have trucks dumping dirt in here to then pick it up from here to take it I don't know where. So we're just going to remove this problem entirely. Also going to remove that bridge because it definitely goes nowhere. I've put in some extra retaining walls, hoping and praying we can hold back this dirt, because obviously I don't want to lose this pipe. And let's face it, I'm going to get a mostly refund from anything I put down, so we're going to go with that. The plan is hopefully we can dig this out this episode. We have definitely, this is all coal. If we bring up this overlay, we can see it's definitely all coal. But then again, I have a couple of dig areas over here where I can see coal. I know there's coal here, but the surveyors are pretty shit and they don't really mark it as coal. I can see there's coal there in the ground. They don't tell me there's coal, but there's definitely coal there in the ground. So yeah, we're gonna have to do a little bit of a final check before we fill in the giant coal pit. So that's the first project. Second project is these guys are still digging their way through the hill. Can I actually just assign them a little bit further to the right? Yeah, that should keep them busy. No, we don't have anybody up there. I do have the copper guys who are back to digging copper. Okay. Hopefully going to run out of copper to dig right about now. And they're going to hopefully come out and clear off this area. I'd really like to have access back up here again. I currently don't have access. And we're going to have them dig that out as well. Yeah, I'd really like to have, actually, you know what, you can probably dig the whole area out. Sure. I'd really like to have access back into up here, and once they get up here, we're just going to have them just clear cut everything, just take the whole dirt layer off, just so we can get up a little bit higher. So that's what they're doing. That's mostly dead. Okay. Farms. Oh, and we still have just a tiny bit of landfill. We're dumping the dirt here still, and we're dumping the rock in here. Cool. I think that's everything. Has a low supply of coal. That's important. You're set to priority 2. Surely we're finding coal, right? It's full. Okay, we're going to go one step bigger then, and I'm going to put you on the front. It's expensive, but I should get a mostly refund. Can I get a alert? Let's have an alert on you when empty. Yes, and we'll set you as a export. Yes. with a fairly high priority. Okay, all right, so we're going to have to keep an eye on our alerts. Yeah, you're a priority 2. So hopefully, here we go. Yeah, okay, so we've got to keep an eye on our alerts, definitely. All right, so that's that. All right, what I want to do is, first thing we're going to do is we're going to build this little bit of belt. This little bit of belt will let us bring in the corn that we've filtered, put it through a balancer and run 50% here, 50% here. I don't technically need the balancer. The only thing the balancer is letting me do is make sure the corn goes here, and only after these two are full, it gets dumped back out to the main line, at which point it's going to go this way. As for it coming this way, I've built in another bridge, and I'm actually going to change this before we get too much further, and just remove all the pipes between about there and there. Because I actually want to raise the pipes up and get them out of the way, because we're going to have a number of things that are going to be running underneath this corner. So we're going to bring you up and to there, and then down to there, and then I'll bring you up as well to there, and then down to there. Okay, so we're going to get those 2 pipes done. At the same time, I want to, right about here-ish, I want to remove a few more pipes than that, but okay, that's a start. I'm going to go with that big. We'll see how right I was. I want a fluid storage. I was close, but not quite. Actually, I was very close. Can I, Uni, please? You've sort of cut off all the water to all the farms. Very close. Okay, let's remove 2 more pipes there. Uni those. All right, so I want a large storage. I don't want to take up any more footprint, so we're going to put you right there. We're going to bring that pipe in there, and well, I guess you could come to here. It really doesn't matter. And I guess you could do the same. All right, so we're going to run those 2 pipes in there, and then I'm going to run this into here and this into here. The advantage of having a big storage is, 1, I can definitely store a little bit of water. 2, it'll virtually load balance both these 2 pipes to make sure that any water we've got coming out of here, neither is really prioritized. They both should go in here and split evenly between these 2 pipes. I'm assuming it splits evenly on the output. I actually have no idea. Okay, so that's that one. It now means my wheat belt is going to come straight through to here. And yes, I've built a big bridge. The reason I built a big bridge is we have plenty more room to get things under a big bridge than we do with a normal size bridge. So today's plan is wheat farming and processing. That's going to be the first thing we need to deal with, because corn is temporarily dealt with at least. So that gave us a couple of new buildings. They are food. They are the mill and the baking unit. Okay, so the mill is going to bring in wheat, turn it to flour, and also a little bit of animal feed. And then the baking unit, obviously, is going to take in flour and some water and bake it into bread. Cool. Seems pretty simple. Now, I do want to mention very, very quickly that I have these markers on the ground. This is to make sure Jetty doesn't build in the wrong spot, because I have a crap ton of coal right here. And my crap ton of coal means that I'm going to eventually potentially have a giant hole that's going to come out to about this line here, right? About where the bright yellow 2 is. So I want to move a couple of tiles to the right of that to make sure that I don't end up the same I have with the first coal mine, where I have things potentially falling into the coal mine. So we want to come out at least this far. I don't need you. We want to get these 2 in the right order. So you are going to bake bread, which we're going to put at the back. You are going to make flour, which we're going to put at the front. And I'm hoping if I get maybe 1 tile less, we'll see. Okay, so plan is not with that speed. We want animal feed. Animal feed we're going to bring, nope. We're going to bring to the right first, and then up, and then to left. Why are we doing that? Because it's just giving me 1 more tile, and 1 more tile can matter. We have flour. Okay, I need to pick you up and flip you. Yeah, both buildings the same width, definitely. So I need to flip you so I can get the flour to go dead straight. Because these are a 1-to-1 ratio, so we might as well build them dead straight. Nice and simple. And then I need to get water in. Water, I'm hoping, pipes, no, you're going to have to be a height 2 pipe. There to there. And then if I come out of, that works. That's all inside the same footprint. So that's going to be our plan. Nope, I need 2 more belts. One is going to be a U shape. into the building and then out of the building, going past the other connector, and also a flat conveyor going out of here with bread and one to what? Happy now? Great. One to feeding. Okay, so that's how we're going to do this build. We're going to have bread come out the front. We're going to have to get water to here, which we luckily have 2 giant water pipes right there. And we're going to run wheat in here. Now, a couple of things I do need to mention. What can't you reach? No, you probably can't reach that. That's maybe an oversight. Bad luck. Take the... Actually, you know the easiest way to fix this is... No. Is to go to here. It's probably not going to work. Yeah. I don't have a fix for you. And I don't need that many in there. Yeah, I don't have a way for you to get coal there. Sorry, dude. Find somewhere else to take it. Because I'm not fixing this. It's a temporary situation. Alright. Eventually you'll get new access, whatever. Alright. Whilst we're here, can I just look at you guys? Edit area. Alright. Blue storage has a low supply of coal. Here, bring your coal. Psst. Bring your coal here. Okay. Alright, wheat. Let's talk about wheat for a second. I have a whole bunch of farms, okay? Now, on a natural fertility equilibrium, so if I'm just on the equilibrium, we're going to get out 4.2 corn and 7.3 wheat per month on average. The fertility between the two of them is close enough that it should be about spot on. Also, I happen to have 12 farms. So I am running these 2 crops. So it means I'm going to get 12 times that out, which means on natural, normal equilibrium, I should get out every month, every minute, I should get out 45 wheat and about 50 corn. Now, if I was to fertilize these to 100%, which we are actually feeding natural fertilizer in organic fertilizer in. If I'm feeding organic fertilizer in, it means the numbers go up to about 72 wheat and about 80 corn. So what I want to do is I want to build enough processing to process actually 100 wheat. Okay? Because there's always chances we're going to get upgrades and other things. 5 tiles. I want those 5 tiles. Yep. So what I want to do is I want to make sure I can process it about 100, which means I'm going to actually put down... Well, that's 3. That's 6 of you guys. So I'm going to put down 6 of these guys, which is well overkill. I realize it's overkill, but that's okay. What we can do is we can pause half the build. So I want to put you... Red's going to come out 1 tile in front. So let's put you about here. Alright, I need to bring my wheat in. And I'll give myself 2 tiles in case I have to build a retaining wall there. I'm going to bring you to there. The next thing I want is a U-shaped sorter, which we're going to put here. Yep, slightly offset. And I want you to bring in wheat. After we have wheat up to here, we're going to put in a U-shaped balancer, which won't connect to a sorter. Because you won't balance a sorter. But I could put you there. Okay, second thoughts, you can go in a straight line. We're going to run that to there, and that'll do us for the moment. Okay, so we're going to have a priority output into this to make bread. I don't need this belt hanging out the end. I don't need this belt hanging out the start. And I don't need this belt hanging out this end either. That should be it up and done. No, water. Okay, so water, we have a level 2 bridge now, which means I should be able to get water off this pipe, which we're going to do. And I'm going to bring it up a tile. Because large bridges actually have a 4 tile gap in the middle and also 2 tiles high, which gives me a little bit more room to move, which I'm always a fan of. And we're going to bring you up to here and plug you in there. All right, so that's our water hooked up. That's our food hooked up. Obviously, I haven't done anything with whatever comes after that, which we'll get to in a second. Can I just add a bit of belt on the end? Just. Okay. So we're going to uni build all of that. Also, I haven't done anything with the animal feed. We have to get back to animal feed. You are jammed and jammed. Okay, I need you to run this recipe, please. And like I said, we've thoroughly overbuilt, but we just run the whole lot to start with, just to make things work, make sure things work as intended. Is that a potato? There's one potato. Please pass straight through and out the other end. Please, don't get jammed. Alright, low supply of coal. That's still a problem. There's a coal truck right there. Okay, and cannot reach... What destination are you trying to go to now? You can reach that. Alright, is there any coal left? Yes. Are they making a mess? Yes. Okay. What can't you reach? You can reach that. You just try to access... You try and go to the right-hand side of it. Why? That's just annoying. That's super annoying. Alright, you're full, so I don't have to worry about you anymore. Alright, back up to this problem. Nope. The one potato got jammed. Okay, can I actually... If I just do this... Yep, potato pops through. Cancel. Oh, I made the potato disappear. Perfect. All right. So that is that running. So we should have bread coming out. Bread we're going to run over to here, right beside this belt. Do I want to give a gap? No, we're not going to give a gap. If I have more food, we'll run over the top. And we're going to bring you up to... Let's go to this one. Let's leave a one warehouse, a one food shack room, just in case we decide to fill it with something else, some other type of food. And Unity and pause. Actually, speaking of Unity and pause and things, I want to send the shippy out to go play with you guys, because I actually really want to get 2 more researches done. Well, 1 more research. I want to get the canola done. I really want to have canola seeds, which, you know, technically we should have by now, but I haven't found them. All right, so we're making wheat. Now, technically on top of that, making bread. Technically on top of that, when these guys fill up, which won't be that long considering how full one of them is, we should also start getting corn being spat back onto this belt, which I also need to deal with. That's tier 2 belt. These belts are just slow. All right, we'll deal with that in a second. So, we also got fermentation. Fermentation gave us a new building with a new product. This here is corn mash. Okay, so let's grab a new one of these. We'll put you in that orientation probably. And we'll take in 12 corn and 3 water and output 9 corn mashed. So, corn mash we can then convert into ethanol. So, fermentation, yes. Hopefully it's going to turn to beer or whiskey or something. And then from corn mash ethanol, we can turn ethanol into all sorts of things. More diesel, some plastic, some disinfectant, lots and lots of options. So, I want to have that as my backup. So, once we've fed all the people all the corn they can eat, we can take the excess corn, bring it here, and turn it to corn mash. Now, because of recipes and ratios and that sort of stuff, I'm actually going to overbuild once again. Okay, we've got 6 mills here making bread, which is thorough overkill. I know it's thorough overkill, and also we haven't done anything with the animal feed, which is going to back up the system. But I'm also going to build 6 of these because we're going to get 9 each, and 3 lots of 9 means I need 3 lots of 12 oxygen. We actually get 36 oxygen from an air separator, which seems like a very good ratio, so that's what we're going to go with. So I want one of you... No, I probably want all that space back. Actually, I'll put you here. I want one of these again. Yeah. And then... What inputs do you need? So you need to have water and corn. Okay, so let's start with water. Let's run a pipe straight at the top. And then can I get out of there up to there? I can. All right. So then we're going to run a belt. I'm going to lose that tile. Is that alright? Yeah, I guess that's alright. We're going to run a belt across here and into here. Okay, so that's our corn in and our corn in our water. Okay, we'll have to get water from up there. That shouldn't be an issue. Next thing we're going to have is we're going to have animal feed come out. So let's grab and deal with the animal feed. You're going to come out here. I'm going to run you at ground level because I'm pretty sure I can run a pipe at height 1 and do the exact same. You know, just have you loop up and about. Yes. Okay. So then that means if I run a belt into there and we no, hang on, I delete everything between here and here. I'll go check the ship. What did you find? You found, I didn't even see. Okay, we did load up cargo to upgrade you. Location explored. We found 16 people and our house is full. Awesome. And we just finished fruit, which I didn't want to click on, but okay, it's fine. We have a ship in battle. Great. We also have, yep, that's fine, that's fine. Cannot reach dump destination. How about you dump it here instead? Just as a thought. You know what? If I remove that, can you dump it in? You can. Done. Right. Just done. Import from this tower. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Who can't reach? I've got another one. Actually, there's a lot more coal here than I thought. Yeah, there's still coal in the mountain. You guys haven't caused an avalanche yet, but you're getting close. You're trying your hardest. Let's just add a few more retaining walls, just in case. Okay, cannot reach destination. My easiest answer is, then fine, we'll remove that, and that way hopefully bring it here. Low supply of wood. Yep, I predicted that. So we've already loaded you with materials to go upgrade the sawmill to the next tier. That gets rid of that. Come here. And corn after harvest. Yeah, we're trying to work on that right now. You guys keep interrupting me. Okay, so now I've got that. We should be able to copy that to that, which is 5 tiles. And we should be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all I have to do is work out, are they the same length? No, because I have an extra tile right here, which we probably don't need. Okay, so then we can cut the whole thing and slide you over and plug you in there. All right, so you are going to be filtering out the corn, and I just need that to go in there, and we should be good to go apart from water. So we'll just grab water from here to here. Yeah, that should be fine, and we'll plug you in there. Right, and I don't technically, maybe I do need the water pipe on the end. I don't know, but we'll build you as well. Now, like I said, I can't run this at full speed. Not going to happen, so we're just going to pause 3 machines. I'm going to save on the maintenance. I'm also going to save on the people and the power. Are you running? Why are you not running? Oh, because you can't output because of animal feed. All right. So I don't need this belt. And I don't need that belt. All right, we've got a tiny refund. Also going to upgrade that belt to make sure it goes faster. Okay, so we've got to this far. Now I still have to deal with animal feed, plus I need to deal with the corn mash. Corn mash, yes. So let's deal with the corn mash very, very quickly. We're going to put in a fluid storage, only a little one. Only need a little one. I just want to have some way of monitoring how much is in the system. So this is why we're going to use a little tank, which we're going to bring 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here. To what? That's height 2. You know what? We'll just slide you forward. Oh, because you're a height. No, you're at height 1. Height 1. Yep. There we go. Alright, plugged in finally. You're happy now. Alright, so we're going to build that. This way I can just say corn mash and tell me if you're full. If you're full, I have an issue. Or also if you're empty, I also have an issue. Okay, so that's going to put corn mash into a container. Now we need to process the corn mash in a fermentation tank. And I'm going to go with, let's line this up maybe. One, two, three. And then I'll need an air separator. Air separator can go here. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to grab our pipes, we're going to come out of tile, and then I'm going to go into that one, and into that one, and into that one, to keep things nice and simple. Corn mash will come out, it'll go height 1, and run all the way over the top, and then you'll go into, yep, into there, into, come on, into there, oh, into there, and into there. Alright. Now, each one of these guys processes 9, and I'm making 6 lots of 9 potentially. Potentially. It's a potential power storage situation, or potential manufacturing capabilities. So the nitrogen that comes out of the air separator I don't need. And as for the ethanol, we're obviously going to have to join all that together. And then that also leaves me the CO2. Now, they output 9 CO2 each, which means I could very, very easily take all the 9 CO2s, join them together, and I could probably even join it in with the nitrogen and have it all run in one smokestack. But honestly, it's easier just to put in a smokestack each. It's just easier. So we're just going to go with the easier option. Okay. Also, potentially I need 2 of these. So we're going to put down a second one right now. I don't actually need a second one running, so we're just not going to build it. But we're going to place it. So our plan is, first off, we're going to uni build that half, which I will need. Then I will need the output pipe. And I will need... That's it, actually. I don't need anything on the rear hand side. Yes, rear hand side. Alright, so that should take my corn mash, convert it into ethanol after you get some oxygen. And then, as always, we're going to go with storage, and we're going to go with a tiny one, because we're going to end up using ethanol for a number of things, so we might as well store up just a little bit of it right now. Okay. There's a lot of alerts. Alright, not enough workers. Okay, we can deal with that by doing that. Alright, no place to dump products. What product do you have? You have nothing. Who has no place to dump products then? Because I don't know who you are, and therefore I don't know what your problem is. You also don't have any place to put products, and that says coal. Right, I need to aim you over here, because you're saying you're done over here. It looks very done, and I don't see any coal left. Okay, so we're going to remove that. So does that mean, yes, you guys, oh my god, you've all filled out the corner. Alright, so I need to reassign these guys to dump dirt somewhere. Conveniently, we just had a new spot open up. It's called the coal mine. So we're going to start off at flats, and I'm going to level out all of that, plus that. At the same time, this will be super important, I want to remove all those retaining walls to actually get a refund before we dump stuff on top of them. I'm really hoping nothing above them caves in, but... Nope, we're good. They were holding back a whole lot of nothing. And it also means that this one, we're also going to aim at roughly the same area. Now, because dirt slides so far, I don't want to go too savage with my fillings. So we're going to keep things fairly light to start with. But as soon as we've finished digging out this corner and we're done, then we'll just clear out everything. It also means that I officially have no coal, which means you, edit area, here, coal. All of that, please. Do I want to dig down? No, let's start with flat. Alright, so that's problem number 1. Has a high supply of waste. That's a separate problem. Okay, you guys have filled in everything. Great. This is already squared off, so I'm assuming it's squared off for a reason. And the reason being... Yes, if I fill out to there, I can put in another block of 9 housing. Okay, so that's that problem. Low supply of wood. Did I do that upgrade? I did do that upgrade, didn't I? Yes, I didn't do that upgrade. So it's now twice the amount of people and twice the amount of uni, and I have a housing problem. Can I afford to go there? No. Or there? No. I've hit the upgrade button on the housing, so you can bring those extra people home. So that solves that. That solves that. Solves that. Solves that. Solves that. Solves that. Low part amount of construction part 2, and that's just because I keep converting them all to 3s. And technically the system doesn't build up as fast as I can spend them. Surprise, surprise. Okay, and very quickly, where are you guys? You're mostly done. Alright, and before I forget, for the 18th time, whilst we're just here tidying up, can I get a pipe, please? From you to, I don't know where this is, but let's start here. Can I get a water supply? Groundwater pump, it's over here. I want to have you there and your friend there. And in. And out. And toggle. And toggle. And join those two together. Okay. And we're just going to uni build that. We're going to set you to be a very high priority, even though you'll probably never run. At least that's my intention. And you are not the primary input. Okay, so that should solve that problem as well. I'm going to leave that storage box there for a moment. And it looks like you're pixelated, like somebody's trying to hide a... Okay. Everybody cracks in action. That one? That one? Okay. Settlement is overcrowded. Perfect. Then we guess the ship came home? Yeah, ship came home. Alright, we've upgraded the house. There's nothing else I can do. Okay, go off and visit... Do you not have fuel? You have fuel? Go visit places. Why for you? Oh, you're going to repair. Okay. Alright, that's what the issue is. Yeah, so we're just going to start filling in from the top of the mine down. Low supply of coal. Yeah, that's problematic. That's all our water. Have the diggies got here yet? Yes. Bring up this overlay. It's all pretty much coal. Alright, you'll find coal in a minute. In fact, you found some already. Okay, we're going to set you to empty. And we're going to go as far as doing that. And doing that. We're also going to set up an alert on this one. 25%. Okay. Alright. Pretty sure you can not reach. Stop being an idiot. Okay. Alright, ship is fully repaired. Can I send the ship out to go check out the green thing? Green thing is an unknown. Alright. Ooh. So we are now making ethanol, which it turns out corn mash is black and ethanol is grey. I'm going to go with grey. Alright. So that gets those problems sorted. One thing that I still haven't sorted, obviously, is the food. The animal feed. So we're going to have storage. We're going to have a giant storage. And I'm going to put you right about here. Let's go with. And I want to bring this belt over to here, up, sure. And one tile, and then you'll plug in there, will you? Good. Because you are also going to plug it there. Okay, so that's going to be our animal feed. We're going to start putting animal feed into that box. And you're empty already because I don't have any corn because the wheat's backed up. But the wheat's backed up because you don't process out your animal feed, which you're about to dump into there. Okay. Okay. In that case, we should probably delete that and that. They got damaged very quickly. I didn't even see the notification. Okay. Can you dig a little bit less close to this? Just saying. Alright, location explored. What did we find? We found loot. Okay, go deal with... Oh, really? Deliver the cargo to that then. Sheesh. You also have... yeah, okay, so that we don't care. That we don't care about. We're filling it up right now. That we are trying to delete. I do want to check this. What's your priority set to? We're going to set your priority way higher. Alright. Yep. Yep. Okay, fine. We've made some progress. Alright, so we're going to dump all the animal feed off all the lions into this box. Once it goes in that box, it's solved. We should be good. Things can keep back in action. The other thing I need to do is I need to make sure these lines never back up, because if the wheat backs up, that means the corn can't get into these things. Speaking of corn and bread, helps if I paste those settings there. All right. Yeah, if the wheat don't flow, the corn can't flow, we have a problem. So what I want to do is I want to take things one step further, and I want to make sure we have a dump line. Now I got a couple of options. I can come into waste management and go with the digester, and we put that here, and I could turn the wheat 7.3 wheat, because we like round numbers, into 6 fuel gas, 6.0 fuel gas. It's very important there's a 0.0 fuel gas, and 0.7 compost, because round numbers. Or I have a better option. At least in my opinion, and that is to run it into a mixer. Probably a couple of mixers, to be honest. In a mixer, I can take wheat. Also, I can take the corn, and I can convert 60 wheat into 36 animal feed, or 60 corn into 66 animal feed, which means I'm going to run 4 of these. 4 is overkill. In fact, 1 running dedicated wheat, 2 running wheat and 2 running corn would consume everything the farm's output. Everything. We're gonna go with 4 all up, because I'm gonna build them. I don't need to have them. And then the plan is, down the track, maybe later on, we'll find a use for the excess, which also means this balance that I've had sitting here doing nothing, we're going to be bringing that there, and there, and there, and there, and your output, we're going to bring it there, and into there, and into there, and into there. Okay. Also means that your priority out. I'm going to priority out on that one. I'm going to do the exact same with corn. Should we ever back up on corn mash and ethanol, then the excess can come over here and also get turned to animal feed, which means we should have some very happy animals, hopefully. At least fat animals. Did I paste the recipes across? I did. Alright, so that should get those ready. Now, I'm probably going to have to upgrade these belts. I'm going to assume I'm going to have to upgrade you. I shall also have to upgrade that one, and probably that one. And you know what? We'll just upgrade you as well. We'll upgrade you to run faster as well. Okay, and then we'll do the rounds again. Low supply of copper ore. And you guys are complaining you've got nothing to dig. Has anybody destroyed this yet? Priority 1. Alright, low supply of copper ore. In that case, I think I was going 1 tile lower. I must have been. Yep, down to 15. And then leveling out at 15. Sure, that's the new plan. Alright. And then I can rearrange you over the right. Okay, corn, we don't care. Don't care. You have no designations to be mined. Alright, so you are empty. We've scraped the edges and everything. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to remove everybody. We're going to remove everybody. We're going to remove everybody and remove everybody. We are going to... Look, for right now, it's a mass party over here. Actually, I'm going to put 5 off there and 5 off there. And where are you? Assign 5 to there with 5 to there. And I'll probably assign an extra 10 to there. Yeah, we'll just send them over to coal. We need coal back up and running. We need that settled and stabilized. I just need people, do I? 30 workers? Yeah, the truck's now delivering things, which is not what I wanted, but sure. Alright, in that case, let's just go to the world map. Boats made it to here. You've done that delivery. You need to come home. We're going to go to a colony 10. A colony 10 twice. Good. Problem solved. Alright. So we're making bread. We're making corn mash. We now have ethanol. We also have a crap ton of animal feed, and that's going to keep stacking up as we keep making more products. I don't really have any way to get out extra flour. Should I need flour for any other process? But I probably don't. And we're going to balance. I can probably pull it off somewhere if I need to. The farms are definitely running now. You are full and you are full. You're full. You're getting there. And actually, how much bread are we putting? 24. Oh yeah, that belt needs to go faster. Way faster. In fact, after the third one, that belt has to go faster. That's a lot of food. That's a lot of food. Alright, with those done and upgraded, yeah, there's gaps on the belt, which means we're definitely probably pulling out at full speed. Yeah, they're emptying slowly. Okay, there's a lot of food to get through. Also means that definitely now that everybody's out of the mine, I can do this right across the top. Just fill in everything. Now, the best thing is we could put materials on top of a retaining wall, not an issue, because they're all at ground level. So the trucks will just pop things over the top and dump it into the mine. There is a tiny amount of landfill we need to drop in. I can remove that. I can obviously remove that, which we're just going to uni remove. But over time, we should be able to fill this in. It's a great spot to put all the dirt, because like it's not like it can go anywhere. It's stuck inside the container. Yeah, there ain't a lot of copper ore down there, guys. But it does mean that with everything done, I'm going to be calling it here for today's episode. I didn't get to become a chicken farmer, at least not this episode. So next episode, we're definitely going to get into chicken farming, because we have 800 animal feed and counting, and we have a decent amount of room still to keep building more things. Obviously, if I just brought an extra 5 excavators over here to help. So they should help clear out things. Also, we're building a little wall out here to build more future projects. And Trashland is working well. Actually, so we still have no veggies. We have potatoes. Also, now that we have corn, we're feeding the people 24 potatoes every month, 17 corn every month, and only 11 bread. Because one bread feeds 37 people. One corn feeds 25 people, one potato feeds 17, one veggie feeds 17. Fruit would be ideal, but I don't have access. I do have access to fruit, but not canola. Okay, maybe we'll look at fruit as well in an upcoming episode. I'm willing to bet that's where canola is. Probably, because that's a chest, like a pirate chest or a prize. All right. I'm going to call it here. I'll see you guys in the next episode. We'll play with some more food. We'll get a few more things done. Our research list is getting shorter and shorter, especially now we've got ethanol and a few other things running. We can probably knock through the rest of this shortly. I'm going to need more room for more farms. Guys, fill in the ground faster. There's lots more to do. All right, that's it. I'm calling it here. See you in the next one. Bye.